I'm thinking about Colossians 3:15 today that says, "Let the peace of Christ rule in your hearts. Since as members of one body you are called to peace, and be thankful." So what does it look like for the peace of Christ to rule in your hearts? I mean, does that mean total calm with the presence of nothing that might disrupt your peace? I mean, no pressure, no tension, no conflict, no drama, no storms? Or is it less about the absence of pressure and more about the presence of Jesus? I believe that no matter what is going on, the peace of Christ rules in our heart if Jesus rules in our heart. There's a great story in Mark chapter 4 that after some intense teaching by a lake, Jesus got into the boat with the disciples to cross to the other side. He was tired, so he went to sleep in the back of the boat. And it says in Mark chapter 4 that a violent storm came up. There was a great windstorm, it says, a furious storm. And the disciples woke Jesus up from his peaceful sleep that they couldn't understand. I mean, how could anyone rest in the midst of a storm like that? And so they asked him, "Don't you care that we're about to drown?" Well, of course he cared. Of course Jesus cares about whatever storm you might face. The absence of his voice is not apathy. His quiet calm is not the lack of compassion or concern. The story really gives us a powerful preview of peace, even in the midst of pressure, because of his presence. As Mark puts it, when Jesus woke up, he rebuked the wind and said to the water, "Silence, be still." And suddenly the wind stopped and there was a great calm. Ah, peace. But the point is, they could have had peace even in the storm if the peace of Christ was ruling in their heart by faith. Jesus goes on to say in verse 40 of Mark chapter 4, "Why are you so afraid? Do you still have no faith?" The disciples lived through a great windstorm and learned about having a calm heart when the presence of Jesus and the presence of his peace are in control. And we too, in any given moment, can move from fear to faith when the peace of Christ rules in our heart. From feelings of fright to the fueling of faith. From feelings of calamity replaced by a calming confidence in our King. I find great encouragement in that, and I hope you do too.